Good afternoon, friends. I hope you are well today. Today I'm going to talk about, does daylight savings time hamper sad relief in spring? I guess you could say hamper or help sad relief in spring. Based on this year, different factors that are causing depression relief for me, I'm having quite a bit of relief just compared to where I was at 6 weeks ago. I was extremely poor, in a poor state 6 weeks ago, and where I am today is like night and day. I feel good. I wouldn't say my depression is completely abated, but I feel pretty darn good comparatively. And part of that is the days are getting noticeably longer. This morning, I was surprised by where the position of the sun was at 7:30 in the morning. I was like, what's going on? And I looked at my phone to see what time sunrise was, and it was at 6:30. And it just felt like yesterday sunrise was at 7:30. So I was like, oh, right, it's more light. And longer days, and that, so that you do start feeling that. As of December 21st, we get like a minute every couple of days. Most people don't pay attention to that. People like me, who are so strongly affected by winter and the light and the winter problems, I'm checking every day, like, oh, I got this many more minutes, oh, it's this much sooner, and things like that. So I do pay attention to that, and it is noticeably getting lighter, whereas some people, they'll just suddenly look up one day and go, oh, it's still light out, or oh, it's light earlier. So the days are getting noticeably longer, and we personally in Minnesota have been having more sunny days. We've had a lot of sunny days here and there instead of these days and days and days in a row of cloudy, gloomy days. And so I've been able to get outside and get an hour of direct sun every day for the majority of the days the last several weeks. There's just been a few days that I have not been able to do that, or maybe 2 days in a row here and there. So the increase in sun has had me personally feeling better. But then daylight savings time is coming up. And what will that do? Well, this lovely sunrise that happened at 7:30 this morning is going to go back to happening at 6:30, which is that much longer before I feel the lightness of the sun and the mood lift that I get from it. So that does happen when daylight savings time happens. Sometimes it even feels rather discouraging because it took so long to get to the earlier sunrise, and now you have to wait for that to happen again. But on the flip side, it also gives you more time outside in the afternoon if you're like me and you need to get outside for your daily sun. And sometimes you do it too late in the afternoon and you're getting a weaker sun late in the afternoon, and sometimes if you get too late, no sun at all. Whereas this gives you more time to get out there. It is better to get the sun when it's like 10 to 2, when it's stronger and in a better position, because the sun that's at the end of the day is kind of weak, pretty weak comparatively. But it does give you more time to get out if you are a dilly-dallyer like I am. It takes me all day to get outside sometimes and stuff. And so my conclusion is, yes, it can have a big effect with daylight savings time, because it can set you back. You have to, either if you're like me and you've stopped using your lamp because you're getting more sun and there's more light and you're feeling better, you got to go back to using the lamp, or you've got to make sure you get outside whenever there's sun. You have to take the same steps you do in the dead of winter, because the daylight savings time is a setback with the sun coming up early and making your mood lift earlier in the day. So that's my take on, does daylight saving times hamper? Yes, it does, but there are advantages with later in the day. But it is better to get early morning sun if you can. So you need to take steps to take advantage of when you can get the sun, or to use your lamp. I hope you're having a great day and have a wonderful week, and I will see you later.